You know what? I'm not gonna even do my intro just so I don't make Scott mad. Yeah, I'm not gonna just not to make Scott mad. But today we're gonna be doing a video on the Richest, and we're gonna be doing this one over here. 10 times Santa was caught in camera. So if you like the Richest, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I will link it when I'm done with this video. So let's just get on with the video.
Santa Claus tells us to watch out and be good so that we can stay on the nice list. He sees us when we're sleeping and knows when we're awake. But in this day and age, perhaps it is old Saint Nick who needs to be watching out. With cameras all over the place today, it's easier than ever to catch a glimpse of Santa in action. Before we suit up and start calling on reindeer, take a moment to subscribe to our channel by clicking on that red subscribe button. While you're at it, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. The Clubhouse. Santa was most recently spotted in Liverpool at a restaurant called the Clubhouse. From the looks of the video, it seems that he also had an elf with him to check out the place.
Wow.
What was the occasion? Well, Liverpool had just had their Christmas tree lighting ceremony, so Christmas has officially begun. It looks like Santa was doing a follow-up to make sure that the festivities were in order. He definitely needed to at least get some food so he could have enough energy and magic to get back to the North Pole. In the video, Santa can also be seen pouring himself a cold one. Hopefully he didn't try to steer his reindeer afterwards. What would we even call that? SUI? Slaying under the influence? Of course, this was all very creative marketing. Can you imagine how much Santa's appearance fee is? Anyway, it seems that Santa is more like us than we ever imagined, and he might be a fun guy to hang out with on a Saturday night. Giving back. Santa Claus is the symbol of giving back to the world around us and doing good unto others. If Santa ever needs some help, Keith McDonley would be the perfect helper. In Milwaukee, Oregon, McDonley has been dressing up as Santa and giving away free Christmas trees from his driveway for the past 6 years. As if that weren't enough, he also collects donations for the Oregon Food Bank. In 2015 alone, he filled up at least 8 barrels worth of food and he gave away over 150 Christmas trees. Actually, are we absolutely certain that this isn't the real Santa? Given that Santa has such a giving heart, maybe he took on the persona of McDonley so he could get a chance to give back in a different way. Although they say that when Santa isn't able to fulfill a good deed, he commissions us regular people to do the work for him. Hey, there's nothing wrong with building a mini group dedicated to bringing good cheer to our fellow man. Police cam. Sightings of Santa and his reindeer are pretty rare. With that in mind, what would you do if you looked up and lo and behold, there was Santa Claus in his sleigh being pulled by all of his reindeer? You'd probably rub your eyes and wonder if you were dreaming. Well, that's exactly what happened to the Leicester police crew. During Christmas of 2013, a thermal imaging camera from a police helicopter in Leicester managed to capture a glimpse of the big guy himself. Usually we might look for Rudolph's red nose if we want to see Santa Claus in the sky, but thanks to technology, the camera was able to catch a glimpse of Father Christmas over Leicester. Given the guy is visiting billions of homes in just a single night, it's pretty remarkable that we get to see this moment. Of course, some skeptics might say that this is nothing but an elaborate Photoshop job. But for believers of Santa Claus all over the world, this was just the proof they needed to secure their belief. That's Santa. With all of that pressure to deliver billions of presents in a single night, it shouldn't be a shock if Santa cracks one day. There have been numerous TV shows and movies that have covered this very topic. That usually results in the lead character covering for Santa for a night. Considering we can barely handle the holiday stress of putting presents in the mail on time, it can be easy to lose our minds in an instant. In Melbourne, Australia, Santa was caught holding up a post office in 2014. Maybe Santa wasn't happy with the mail delivery time and he had to take it out on someone. Or Santa thought he was losing business thanks to the post office and he was trying to take it all back. Of course, the holidays are a popular time for situations like this to happen because there's big money in stolen gifts. If you're concerned over whether you should still believe in Santa, don't worry. It was simply a bad man dressed up as Santa. That's no cool. There's no doubt that the holidays are stressful in their own right, and we all have our ways of coping. But for this Santa Claus in New Jersey, he was using something far worse than coal to get through the workday. There are some things you can and can't do, and this man definitely made the naughty list for his actions. The man was taken into custody in South Hackensack, New Jersey, after he had illicit substances in his car with him. Charles Smith was stopped during a routine traffic stop when the officer noticed an illegal object in his car. This prompted an extensive search of the vehicle where the illegal substances were found. This shocked the New Jersey community because Smith was a well-known man who dressed up as Santa for organizations like Toys for Tots. Parents were shocked because they had allowed their children to have contact with him. Needless to say, the real Santa Claus isn't using illicit substances, and Smith was out of the job, even if it was volunteer work. Beauty from ashes. Some people might take inspiration from Santa Claus to keep going after suffering from a tremendous loss. Saint Nick is a wonderful and positive symbol, not only for the spirit of the holidays, but also the positivity of the human race. It's a lot to live up to, but a grieving man answered the call. After losing his wife of 25 years to cancer, Mike Connell decided to use his grief to give back to the world. He was caught on camera in New York City giving out blessing bags to the homeless while dressed up as Santa. In the bags were warm clothing, non-perishable foods, and toiletries. How did he raise money to do this? He went around the streets of New York City dressed as Santa Claus and solicited donations from pedestrians. He collected money in exchange for a photo with himself as Santa. You could say that Connell definitely created something beautiful from the ashes of his terrible loss. The man in red would be very proud. The hoax exposed. Let's face it, Santa is a busy guy, and he sometimes can't make appearances in every mall and public space around the world. That's why he employs helpers, so that as many kids can get their Christmas list turned in a timely manner. But we know that kids are pretty smart, and they can sometimes pick up on any ruse that's happening. That's why it's not uncommon for shopping malls to have to calm kids who realize that the man whose lap they're sitting on isn't the real Santa. It happens all the time, but what happens when a Santa is caught on camera because an adult calls him out? A woman at the Dufferin Mall in Toronto had a few words to say to their mall Santa. She even brought up an amazing argument about how the guy didn't have magic or a sleigh. Her language was a little more colorful, and the tirade was all caught on camera. Luckily, Santa kept his composure, and the woman was taken aside for questioning. Inclusion. Santa Claus is a living symbol that represents the fact that the holidays are for everyone. But for children with autism, going to a mall to meet Santa can be an overwhelming experience. Between the music, the overwhelming crowds of people, and the crazy decorations, it can be easy for the average person to get overwhelmed. For a child with issues processing their surroundings, this can make what's supposed to be a positive experience a very negative one. So 29-year-old Carrie Margot answered the call for help. Margot also has autism, and he decided to create a sensory-friendly Santa experience where everyone can have the same experience of meeting the big jolly man in the red suit. Margot is also a motivational speaker, an activist, and an author, so he's a busy guy. Much to Margot's surprise, his nonprofit KFM Making a Difference has soared in popularity, and the demand for sensory-friendly Santa Claus meetings is only getting stronger. Margot has served over 500 children who have autism, as well as attention deficit disorders and hyperactivity disorders. The real Santa Claus would be very proud. Santa School.
Yeah, that would be
If you
good
want a
for
chance
me.
to capture Santa Claus on camera, then you need to head down to New Zealand and check out the My Santa program. Each year, the organization recruits 30 men and trains the man in red. It's not uncommon for men to be approached by Santa Scouts to see if they're interested to go through the training program. Remember how we said the real Santa Claus needs help fulfilling all of his public appearances? Well, programs like the My Santa program gets it done. If you've ever wanted to see dozens of Santas caught on camera in one place, this is definitely where you should go. Although it does look a little weird to see so many fat men in red suits in one place. It might even make you feel like you're seeing multiple sets of doubles. If you're in the United States, one of the oldest Santa schools in the world is in Colorado at the Charles W. Howard Santa Claus School. Strong Santa. When we think of Santa Claus, we think of an obese man in a red suit who's stuffing his face with milk and cookies all the time. But you wouldn't dare call Albie Muschammy fat or out of shape. This Santa Claus from Salem, Oregon is currently training for the world's strongest man masters title, and he can pretty much bench press a reindeer. Muschammy was diagnosed with diabetes after living an unhealthy lifestyle, but then he realized that he wanted to see his kids grow up, so he started living a healthier lifestyle. So this is why we've caught Santa on camera lifting lots of weights and looking like he's ready to kick some butt. Not only is he making appearances as Santa with his muscles bulging out of his red suit, but he also started a charity called Operation Big Bad Santa. This organization raises money to buy Christmas presents for wounded veterans. It seems that Muschammy is a real-life Santa and not just dressing up as the big guy for public appearances. Did this video inspire you to believe in Santa Claus? Tell us in the comments. If you're in the mood to binge, stick around for our next video coming right up. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and click on that subscribe button. See you next time, and happy holidays!
So I have to say that video was good. And I actually, I'll make a separate video on autism, because I don't want to say about it right now. So only Scott knows my secret, but I will reveal it eventually. Tomorrow, I hope. But anyways, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys had a great Monday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.